Well, good evening, everybody. What you're watching there is not Kevin's commute into work, or is it, Kevin?
Well, it is a bit like that at the moment. Yeah. Quite a few roadworks and potholes.
Not quite like that anymore, but what you are actually watching there is the inspiration behind the brand new watch tonight from Vostok-Europe. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, Dan. How are you?
Are you well?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Yeah.
Good stuff. We've got a little bit more space tonight.
Yeah.
Just a touch of. Thank you so much for joining us and to celebrate our new home. Free P&P on every timepiece from Vostok-Europe that we're showing you this evening, and there's a lot coming up. So what sort of things we've got coming up, Kevin?
Well, we've got a lot of what I call the endangered species, which is watches that are no longer made. There's a few left. They don't even have them at Vostok-Europe. I'm probably the only distributor in the world that has the stock. But tonight, it's all about the launch of the very latest Benediktas Vanagas,
who was driving that vehicle across the sand dunes right there. It's huge inspiration, free delivery, do not wait for us. Let's get straight into it, shall we? And by the way, of course you shop by the details on the top of the screen there, so if you want to get hold of the latest brand new timepiece from Vostok-Europe, you just comment shop new. Comment shop new, and away you go. This is a huge partnership between us, Shop Unlimited Live, and of course Kevin and Vostok-Europe and beyond. And we are so excited to have this.
No, absolutely brilliant. I think it's the first time members of the public, viewers, have seen this watch. It was revealed last Thursday to distributors. We got a sneak preview earlier on in the week, but you're not allowed to tell anybody until the designated time and day by Igor Zabrowski, who's the CEO of Vostok-Europe and supports what we're doing here. 200%, by the way, everybody at home. He
sent us that exact video you just saw earlier on as well. Here we are. You can see it right now. Details are on the screen. Huge monetary saving. Free P&P for this show this evening, down to £815. Now, quick heads up, everybody at home. You can spread the cost if you wish, interest-free. That is by paying with Klarna, if that's what you choose to do. So you can see the saving on there of nearly £285. To get hold of yours is shop new in the comments, whichever Facebook page, whether it's Vostok-Europe, whether it's Dan Bancroft on Create and Craft, whether it's, of course, Shop Unlimited Live, wherever you're watching, Kevin, comment shop new. You will be getting your hands on the latest timepiece. Lots of hellos coming in. I can see Andy Blake, Martin, Simon Weeks as well. He says, and Kevin, have the Benediktas watch. Good evening. Can I take it out of the box?
Yeah, of course you can.
I thought you'd allow me to do so.
Yeah.
And also,
you're good with watches.
Yeah, I'll do my best. It's worth saying as well that if somebody wants to get ahead of us on the website, Shop Unlimited Live, and have a look at the greater range, if you ask to see it, you can see it and we'll bring it out live, right?
Yes. So that's any questions, by the way, please message in. And anything you want to see in the lineup that you can see at the moment or find on the web, then please send a message in and we'll go to it. We did it 2 or 3 times in the last show, and it worked really, really well.
Some ladies' timepieces, some beautiful watches. We've got the bestseller back for this show as well. We've got the endangered species, if you like, the limousine range.
Yeah, the limousine range.
I'm remembering, but this is the new kid on the block. Here you go, you can see it right now. Kevin, what are we looking at right now?
We're looking at, to me, and I've been in this watch business for, 50 years now, Dan, to see a watch like this, of this shape and design, and then to realise that watch only weighs 110 grams because it's made of titanium.
Wow, okay.
A 3-part titanium case. And the first time ever used by Vostok-Europe, the dial is pure carbon fibre. And that takes inspiration from Benediktas' car.
Okay.
Because it's built of, the bodywork is built of carbon fibre. So a lot of inspirations there. You're going to hear the word or see on the back of the watch the legend. Benediktas Vanagas, who's a brand ambassador for Vostok-Europe and has been for about 12, 15 years now, has done the Paris-Dakar Rally. He's on his way there now.
Right.
He's done the Paris-Dakar Rally that many times that in that sport you're considered a legend, and that's your title.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
It's quite something.
Hence why we are here right now. We're already hugely busy. I love all your comments coming in as well. Philip there saying, looking forward to seeing the BV watch. Which is exactly what we're looking at right now.
So limited edition of 500 pieces. All the normal engraving on the back. Young Benediktas does like to see his image on the back of the watch, so that's been laser engraved onto the back.
Right, too.
It's quite a showman, actually.
Oh, I don't, mate, if I could drive like that, I'd be doing the exact same.
That's true. Again, you just saw there The straps on these are finger operated. So you can take the straps off. At the moment it's fitted with the leather strap, but there is indeed a waterproof silicone strap, again finger operated. See the little switches at the bottom there? And while you're looking at this, the back of the watch, guys, right, you're going to see the limited edition number. This is number 134 of 500. Look at the bolts. Stainless steel bolts. The whole watch is black PVD coated. So if you're wondering what PVD stands for, physical vapor deposition. On any watch of any value, it is one of the top 2 types of plating you can possibly use on a watch.
There is a lot to talk about here.
There is a lot.
Russell Hill, I see you've joined us live this evening as well. By the way, we've got a giveaway for you too, celebrating our new home, celebrating free delivery, so with any of them. And there's a lot of people who've gone straight to the website, shopunlimitedlive.com.
Oh, right, excellent.
A lot of traffic on there right now. We're monitoring. If you want to see something particular that's caught your eye, is it Christmas you're thinking of when you're going to get exclusive pricing? Is it the free P&P you're thinking of as well? That's where you shop right now. But if you're watching on Facebook and Instagram, a warm welcome to you. If you want to order, of course you can do it on the website straight away. Of course you can purchase then, let's not forget. But you can comment up there, shop new, and you will get this timepiece delivered ASAP. I know there's a lot of collectors who tune in. You keep everyone very much in the loop, and I know you do as well. Thank you so much for watching. Because I know we're a new destination for you, Shop Unlimited Live. But when the collectors are saying, well, you're going direct to the website straight away. If you want to shop there, of course. But it's always lovely to hear that these are collective pieces, aren't they?
Yes, undoubtedly. And there are people, if you're listening at the moment, there are people out there that do miss out on some of these limited editions. Remember, it's only going to be 500 pieces worldwide. Right. So there'll be an initial big response. Think of all the people that actually live in Lithuania that follow, because he's considered one of the top racing legends in the eastern side of Europe,
right?
If not Europe, for driving in different types of vehicles.
Yep.
And again, I repeat it, because of the number of times he's competed very successfully in the Paris-Dakar rally, he has the title of legend. So you've got your spare strap, you've got your waterproof box, you've got...
I didn't realise engraved on the front of the box.
Yeah. You've got
your Vostok-Europe boxes I'm used to seeing, but on the front of this box even.
Yeah. So hence, it gets across the limited edition number. You're going to get your water test certificate, so it's water resistant to 200 metres. It's dimensions somebody's just asked for, 45 millimetres by 15 millimetres deep. So 45 millimetres across from the longest part of the watch, 15 millimetres thick, and you've got 3.7 millimetres of hardened K1 crystal that forms the lens. There we go.
We are in luck this evening. Shop new. You'll be the first people to get hold of yours. There's much more still to see, of course. We're here for 90 minutes. But I mentioned there was a competition celebrating free P&P, obviously, didn't we? So if you want to be involved in that, the prize, if you like, is £25 credit with us on Shop Unlimited Live. But there's always a question, isn't there?
There has to be a question.
And the question is, and I hope you've been paying attention to
I
everything I know you hang on every single word.
We gave them the answers last time, didn't we?
Well, I might have done the same again.
Oh.
Might have done, I don't know. How much is the P&P tonight for Vostok-Europe products? It starts with F, ends in E. I'm not completely sure, but I can't give the exact answer, can I?
Isn't an R in the middle of that?
No, might be. If you comment that, and the more times you comment that, by the way, the more times you are entered into that competition.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I'd be there going 3, or whatever you think the answer is.
Said it again.
No, I didn't say. Is that Casey? Might have been Casey.
So,
then by all means, you can win. One of you will be getting £25 credited to your Shop Unlimited account, as in by credit to you guys. I love your comments still coming in. Andy, you put free P&P. Just put free, Andy. But you're in. Don't worry about it.
Nice
I can see them there. Yeah, Simon, Philip, we can see all of the comments coming in right now.
Martin Fifield, his lovely wife, Anita, I think,
Recognising the names on here. Now, there's even more still to come tonight after all. Let's have a look at this. This was the bestseller last time we were on air together. Part of the Exped edition, right?
Yeah, Expedition South Pole. And it's part of the new solar collection as well. Yeah, so the VK movement, by the way, in the one that we've just looked at, the Benediktas VK hybrid chronograph movement, but we'll be back to it a number of times.
We will indeed. You can get hold of that. Are the details on the screen for that team?
There we go.
Fabulous. There you go. You can see usual price. You've basically got £100 off there. So £269.99. We'll show it live later on. And there are other, you mentioned it's part of a greater family. There are other colour variants,
Yeah,
right?
other colour variants. But tonight, this was the best seller on the last show that we did. Solar powered. You're looking at a solar powered chronograph watch there. Still 200 metres water resistant. But we'll come on to that later.
Andy, Philip, Claire. Andy's going to town. Dave as well. Is it Lloyden? Hi, Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Hello, both, he says to us. Absolutely, we are live this Monday night, so thank you so much. We love you requesting what you want to see. If you want us to go back to the Benediktas, of course we will. But listen, we are completely up to you, right? We'll go whatever you want.
Let the viewers.
Absolutely, you guys are in charge.
Direct the bus.
And thank you for all your lovely comments last time. We read them all, and we really appreciated your support on Shop Unlimited Live. Now then, so the last one was called Shop New. This is Shop Brown, which, talk about rarities.
Yes.
The limousine range is that, right?
Yeah.
Already. I'm going to go straight into it if I can, if that's okay. Because this feels like such a beautiful box, by the way, display box, but such a timeless design almost.
Yeah, so it's classic. It's the softer side of Vostok-Europe. So we've just seen something quite extreme like the Benediktas Vanagas. Now we're looking at the Gaz 14 range. So some of you will know, some of you won't know, but that range has been discontinued. That range and Anchar will no longer exist as far as Vostok-Europe in Vilnius, Lithuania are concerned. So what stock we've got, we've loaded into the system. I've worked with the guys that run the company here, and we've come up with this price. You just don't see a Vostok-Europe watch with a hybrid movement on your screen for a penny under £220. You just never see it, guys. This is an opportunity. There's very few left in the business. I've loaded into the Shop Unlimited system for this show tonight. If you want one of these watches, classic member of the Gaz 14 range, tonight's the night to buy it. Buy it now. Size of the case, well, that's the size you all like. 43mm diameter case, 14mm deep, 50 metres water resistant, and you've got a hybrid movement there, Dan. So if we start the chronograph, which I haven't done.
Well, you might be not forgetting, Kevin, what we're looking at is delayed 15 seconds, so it might have just been going nuts for a second or two then, to be fair to you. Nevertheless, and by the way, I just see there a comment from Andy Blake saying he's got to nip off to work now, but he's in the prize draw in that competition for
we'll let you know, Andy.
Credit. So there you go, you spot what's going on now. We see it. I know you guys saw it earlier live, but nevertheless.
Instant flyback. You've got the inner dial there, the sub-dial at 3 o'clock is your 24-hour indicator. The big hand you see moving now is your seconds chronograph, and the minute counter up to an hour is the sub-dial at 9 o'clock with your date window down at 6 o'clock at the bottom there.
If I can, just spin it around for you as well, because there's always more information going on with here. Let me just spin it around this way. We're going to make sure I've got the right around for you. And even that almost reminds me like quite like bank vaulty, if you like. I don't know, do you know what I mean? Like with all the rivets and the bolts going around the edge there. But you can see that limousine inscription, which is just so beautiful.
No, it is. So again, part of the Gaz 14 family. You're going to see 2, 3, 4 members of the family tonight. And again, each one, when it's gone, it's gone. It will never exist again. It's the last of. Always plenty of spare parts at Vostok-Europe. That's the type of company that they are, so don't worry about that. Straps and everything else. And where you're seeing the colour rose gold, that is PVD, physical vapour deposition, one of the top 2. Water resistant to 50 metres, 5 ATM, and a limited edition number. So again, if you're new to the world of Vostok-Europe, new to the world of Shop Unlimited, and you haven't seen one of these shows before, every watch you're seeing tonight is handmade by a human being in Vilnius, Lithuania. 8 watchmakers. So this watch here, even at a penny under £220, is handmade in Vilnius, Lithuania. And if we take the back off any of the watches, and I will do it in the next show, Dan.
Okay.
We'll do it in the next show. Take the back off, the initials of the watchmaker are inscribed in the back. So again, if you're sitting at home and you're thinking of something to get your uncle, your partner, granddad, or even son-in-law, you can't go wrong. As Dan said at the opening for this watch, it is a classic, timeless design.
If you want to go for this colourway, and of course I know that the watch has been in pristine condition, perfect condition when they come to you. I know it's been against my skin, so when I turn it around, it's a little bit smudged. That's just me. But nevertheless, I love your comments coming in. David, they're saying so well worth the price.
Yes.
David, about time, Kevin. He said there as well. I love all your comments coming in. We are live after all. So if you want to go for that colourway, you haven't got that colourway yet. That's your favourite colourway. The gold or the brown looks beautiful as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, classic colour.
That is shop brown. So well done, everybody. That is shop brown to get hold of yours. And not forgetting, it is free P&P tonight. There we go, pop that over there for you. Free P&P. Now, another limousine. This is Shop Gaz, we've called this one, Shop Gaz. And again, I'm not the best at wrapping things. I could wrap this box.
You could,
for
actually,
uncle, for brother. It's one of those ones, and correct me if I'm wrong, because a lot of you are collectors out there, the present to yourself. If you haven't got this one in your collection...
Self-gifting.
Yes.
And we all do it. I mean, I must admit, I buy myself a present, wrap it up, put it under the tree, and don't say who it's from.
Just what I always...
None of the family know.
Wanted.
I shouldn't have said that here. Oh,
straight out of the way here for you. Well, and also, like, if other people are struggling to know what to purchase for you, especially with this limousine collection, not just the price points, some of the most affordable in our range, but also the fact that you've picked it and got exactly the one you wanted.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
And I love this one's. It's part of the same limousine range, but I love the bracelets.
Yeah, so Milanese bracelet fitted on this watch. It's the only watch tonight with a Milanese bracelet. Part of the Gaz 14 range. Automatic watch. The last watch was a quartz watch. This is automatic, and it has the NH38 Seiko automatic movement, which gives it, with Seiko 38, it gives it an open window there, so a semi-skeleton look.
Yeah.
At the subdial there, the part that's cut out, the heart, at 9 o'clock. Again, 43mm diameter case, 14mm deep. Give it a few winds, get it started, let the automatic part take over, and as you move about, go about your daily routine, the watch charges itself up.
Wow.
And if you're buying it for Uncle Charlie, and I'm sorry if there's an Uncle Charlie out there.
He always gets a mention.
Yeah, I know he does. It cannot be overwound. It's got an automatic clutch, and when fully wound up, fully powered up, it is 42-hour power reserve, so it'll keep perfect time off your wrist for up to 42 hours.
Now I can see lots of your comments aren't coming. One comment was asking about YouTube, whether you can watch this on YouTube. Not yet, whoever was asking that, but it is
good question.
Happening. We can load it. We can't do it live there at the moment, but tomorrow we'll be loading it on there for you to repeat. But of course you can watch this, because it will be stored on our Facebook feed forever. Another comment I want to bring to your attention is Sean Ryan.
Ah, Sean.
Good friend of yours and mine and all things Vostok. Says, great to see you guys again and lovely to go out with you on Saturday night, Dan, proving we can still party. Sean, I'll let you know it was Friday night.
Yeah. And Sean can't party like he used to, can he? From what you told me.
Sean, there's no stories from that night, is there? But that Shania Twain tribute act won't be coming back to Stanford anytime soon. But never, it was very good fun. Leonie Pujol as well, a former presenter in this very building. She says, that's such a beautiful piece with love heart eyes.
Oh, right. Oh, love heart
Leonie,
eyes.
lovely to hear from you. Thank you so much.
She's not talking about me, is she?
She probably is.
Yeah.
She probably is. To get hold of this one, it's gold, right? It's got like sort of
rose gold.
Rose gold. I was going to say
PVD. So getting back to the watch, the rose gold Milanese bracelet even is rose gold PVD. So very expensive to do. And the nice thing about this particular strap, we all know what Igor Zabrowski, the CEO's like. What he loves. What I love about this strap, it's not a hair pincher. Some of you will know back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, you'd have a Milanese bracelet and it'd pinch your hair, and as you pulled the watch off, the hairs had come off, stuck to the watch. This doesn't do it. He's a real masterpiece at getting problems solved. It's got an it's got a self-adjusting mechanism on the bracelet there. Anybody buying one of these and isn't quite sure, we can send you instructions on how to alter it. But the nice thing about it, if you're buying it for a big day, buying it for Christmas Day, it can be fitted on your wrist within 5 minutes of receiving it. So great if it's a surprise present for somebody.
Perfect.
And the price on this, guys, it's an automatic NH38 Seiko automatic movement. A penny under £230, Dan.
Saving 115 tonight,
Yep.
free P&P as well. That's why we're shopping right now. We're in the midst of Black Friday, aren't we, on this
Yeah.
Monday night? That is your Shop Gaz. If you haven't got one yet, this one yet, and someone loves the rose gold and loves a bracelet, for example, or maybe you haven't got, maybe you're down the leather route and now you want to go down the bracelet route, completely get
absolutely.
that. Shop Gaz, go, go, go. And please comment with the word free. Why not? Because then you will be into the prize draw to get £25 credited to Shop Unlimited Live. Now, you saw the Xped 4 earlier on. We've also got the Xped 3, which is another colour range within that collection. We're going to look at that right now for you as well. We're looking at it right now. £269.99, which all of these Xped editions, Kevin, are like almost like a market-beating, unbeatable prices.
Oh no, without a doubt. Prices that the viewers won't have seen before. Exclusive to Shop Unlimited here. There we go. So the difference there, you can just see it. It's got what they call a semi-skeleton dial. So you can see part of the movement finishes inside there. Again, 200 metres water resistant, screw down crown and a YN55 movement inside there. 200. That's one heck of a watch for £259.
The whole range is absolutely incredible, isn't it? Thank you so much for shopping. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for getting on the website. A lot of you have gone direct to see the full collection for you. But if you want to go for the green variety, which works so well with the tan strap, doesn't it? That is Shop Xped 3. Shop Xped 3. You can see full descriptions and information, of course, direct on the website, shopunlimitedlive.com. We are going back to the brand new member of the family, the Shop New. Never been on our screens before, the Benediktas here, and a very different look actually to the whole Xped. And the limousines, this is the point of like, the variety that Vostok-Europe bring us, right?
Yep, lots of different varieties. But the Benediktas Vanagas launched last Friday. This is the first public viewing that's ever been had of this watch. So again, we were the first distributor to receive stock. Everything we've got now is loaded into the Shop Unlimited system. A VK67 movement, a hybrid movement, but VK67. And part of the good thing about this design is that we can use this rarely seen bull's head case design. So the buttons are on the front. Perfect for what Benediktas needs and his co-pilot needs in the car.
There's always a story, there's a reason behind it.
There's a reason for everything with Vostok-Europe, even part down to the straps. The straps are sealed on the side, so if he was out in wearing a leather strap, more than likely he'd have the silicone on, but it's bonded on the side, so sand can't get in and rub against his skin. Clever.
Absolutely divine. As you can see, Kevin, on our bottom screen there on the right, you can see just how deep it is, if that's the right word there. But so remind me what these what the buttons do. Right.
So the red button at the top there, that starts your chronograph and stops your chronograph, and the one on the other side zeroes it. And because it's a hybrid movement, and what that means is that the chronograph mechanism for this watch is more mechanical. Is mechanical. The rest of the watch is quartz. They called it at Seiko Mecha Quartz. The world's renamed it as one of the first hybrid quartz movements to come on the market. A mixture of both mechanical and quartz. And then the great thing about the design of this watch for racing, it was originally designed by Omega for racing, for that very, very reason. The red button is your chronograph. The big hand at 12 o'clock does your seconds. I don't know if you're in a position to press it there for us, Dan.
Which one?
The red button. So the big hand at 12 o'clock is your chronograph.
That one?
Yeah.
And the red one is?
Yeah. And that starts the chronograph.
We can see that?
Yep. And then the subdial at 12 o'clock is your, 6 o'clock is your hours, and the subdial at 9 o'clock is your minutes. Your normal watch seconds is the subdial at 3 o'clock. Black PVD finish, pure carbon fibre. First time they've used carbon fibre. Again, that relates back to the car because the car bodywork is made of carbon fibre. 200 metres water resistant. And if you just showed the side of the case, I love this. This is so Vostok-Europe. The side of the case there, we're looking at it there. Look, it's thicker at the top
Yep.
than it is at the bottom. And when it's on your wrist, it angles the watch towards you, so it's easier to see the time, especially when this car's vibrating over dunes and all the rest of it.
Oh, every time. You've driven to these studios before, exactly like that. But you get the idea how just every element of it is like a professional, top-notch quality, isn't it? The pedigree and the reasoning behind every single element is for comfort, for style, for design. Absolutely divine. And hence why it didn't even need to be discounted. It's worth well over £1,000 tonight. If you're watching this, 8:15.
That's for something brand new. That's a big drop, guys. I challenge anybody to get that anywhere else less expensive. I don't think you can. I know you can't.
You can split pay 3 payments of just over £270 with Klarna if you choose to do so. That is interest free, just making it easier for you. You haven't got to wait for that third payment to go through, by the way. It's the first one and then it's delivered to you. So tonight, you're top of the list. Anywhere. Yes. This was only launched last week, as you said, across Vostok-Europe.
Literally launched on Friday. Revealed. You could only reveal to the public on, I think, Thursday morning. Friday, we got our delivery of stock. And as I say, it's loaded into the shop unlimited system. 200 metres water resistant. You're going to get a silicone strap, finger operated with it as well. That's the leather strap that's on there at the moment. Again, quite an unusual design on the leather strap. Black PVD on the watch, and again the sizing is important. At its widest point, 45 millimetres.
That strap as well, it's really soft.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I get previous watches or straps that you've had. It takes a little bit of moulding and adjusting.
Yeah.
Incredibly soft,
No,
that leather.
That one is. Again, if it's going on somebody's wrist and they're in the Paris-Dakar rally, it's got to be a supple, soft wrist. Strap.
I'm with you. And just to bring this in here, there is the silicone straps in there.
Yep. Shall I get it out?
Yeah, go for it, absolutely.
So remember, it's limited to 500 pieces. There's the silicone strap. 500 pieces. You're going to get a special little card with it as well that fits in your wallet that gives you the serial number for your, there we go.
Thank you very much.
For your watch. Personally signed by himself. So not mass produced.
No.
He signs every single one. Yeah. Benediktas Vanagas, the brand ambassador, one of the brand ambassadors for Vostok-Europe, lives in Vilnius, Lithuania, the home of Vostok-Europe.
Let me leave that with you. I love the idea, if you're wondering what he looks like. You got the legend on your wrist.
Yes, and it is the legend.
Yeah. How exciting. You saw that car driving at the start. We'll show you again later on. That is him. That is what's built the legend. And that's what this is designed all about. And you can take advantage of that. By the way, I like on Philip reflecting on the previous one, which is a Milanese bracelet, saying they are so easy to adjust with yourself.
Thanks, Philip.
Yes, Philip, I completely agree. Thank you for all your comments, by the way. Is there anything particularly you want to see or go back to or get ahead of? You can see the full range on shopunlimitedlive.com, but our comments right now on Facebook are live, so you can see everything going on there. Let me pop that one back here. A lot more to show you. Now, if you love the blue side of things, let me pop that there. Here we go. This one next is part of that limousine range, as you were saying. It's one of the most affordable ones. And just remind me again about the scarcity of these now.
No stock in Vilnius, Lithuania. Discontinued about 4 months ago. All the kits have gone. The only stock that I know of in existence, maybe a second-hand watch somewhere in another part of the world, or maybe the odd one or two new. I think I'm the only distributor in the world with stock of this watch. Personally, I think this watch is stunning. It's absolutely fabulous.
It's almost like a metallic chrome on the whole watch face, which is extraordinary.
It's like a two-tone blue. It is blue. PVD, physical vapor disposition. Again, the NH38 movement with that open heart at 9 o'clock. But an absolutely stunning colour with an absolutely stunning blue leather strap. I think there's something like 8 pieces left. So if anybody's thinking, well, actually, that looks nice. Wow.
And
that price is good.
Yeah, a light tan on the inside of it, which is almost like a bit of a mock croc finish.
Yes, on the strap.
On the strap, yeah.
And they, again, look into the dial there, and you can see it's that fume finish where it gets lighter in the middle. It's like you're looking into an infinity pool.
It's absolutely striking. So as you can imagine, if you wait on this, you're going to miss out forever on this.
Yeah, forever.
Again, split the pay if you want to. Why not? Anyone's welcome to. £80 today. Split payment, dividing that cost. You're already saving the best part of 60. So away you go. 160. 160.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, that's one, showing my maths is terrible doing it in my head, but I was like, yeah, that sounds about right, because you give us very wonderful pricing. £160 off. Part of that Gaz Limousine collection. Shop Blue. Beautiful. Shop Blue. Comment Shop Blue, or get on the website, shopalimitedlive.com. That's exactly where you can go. We've got 90 minutes tonight. We've got an awful lot to show you, including the final in the limousine range, which is the Shop Black edition too. We're going to see that in just a second. But again, if you want to go for the Shop Black because you haven't got it yet, I'm sure a lot of people collect the whole limousine range, actually, Kevin, I imagine, here for you. And not forgetting, if you want to ask anything or just say hello, maybe you followed Kevin around the channels over the years to the events and the exhibitions.
Well, they used to come along to the Ideal when we were there. We used to have things with fans and things like that. Sorry, I thought we went on the screen when I was drinking the water. Not very professional.
That's all right. Kevin. We're working it out as we go. Don't worry about that at all.
But ladies, if you're looking at these watches as well, we're beginning to get more and more lady Vostok-Europe followers.
Yeah.
And the Gaz 14. It's a shame, really, but the Gaz 14 was a big friend of the ladies. And that blue one, I just think, ladies, just go for it.
Excellent comparison to it. Now, I mentioned the black that you're going to see right now. Let's get it on the screen for you. That black edition of the limousine side of things. We're looking at it now down below. And a slightly different face there. Like, what's the detailing at the top?
Right, so that's the power reserve at 12 o'clock there. It's the YN85, part of the Gas limousine family. That watch is so heavily discounted, guys. You tell me, if you've been watching me for the past 4 or 5 years, I've been doing this on live TV for 14 years now, you have never seen a YN85 at £239.99. And what you're looking at the top there, Dan, as you've quite rightly pointed out, is the power reserve. Think of it as the fuel that's left in your petrol tank. Think of it as your fuel gauge. And as the time clicks along, this afternoon, when I first wound the watch up, I wound it up accidentally to 40, full power, and you can see it's gone down to about 38, 37 hours of perfect timekeeping left if you had the watch off your wrist. If we were to put the watch on now and move around, it would power itself up to 40 again. So it's the YN85 movement. Black PVD case, 43mm diameter case, 14mm deep, 50 metres water resistant. It is not a watch for going swimming with, really. And again, just beautiful classic timepiece, no longer made by Vostok-Europe.
Now then, we are in luck. By the way, I'm going to bring your attention to some of Simon Week's comments in just a second, but that is the Shop Black if you want that edition. The next one we're going to go to is Shop Solar, part of the Solar Eclipse range. Shop Solar is going to be the first one. I know there's a brother to it as well, which is Shop Lunar, but we're going to start at Solar. But Simon's put 2 comments up. One saying the service from Kevin and his team is first class.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Simon. The other...
Susan's listening over there, so I'm sure she's appreciating that.
She's like, I know, we pride ourselves on it. But Simon also said, recently purchased the Gurkha watch from Kevin and ordered the green, is it Energia?
Oh, yeah.
Bronze tonight.
Yes. Oh, well done.
Is that the bronze?
Yeah, well done.
That one...
Sorry.
No.
Is that the one, can you message in? Have you bought the one on the silicon strap or the Energia version? So there's a Almaz and an Energia.
So he's put green Energia bronze.
I think there's a green strap.
Yeah?
Green dial.
Simon. Confirm it, let us know.
The price you paid, absolutely stunning.
We are terribly excited about that, Simon. Thank you. And everybody else commenting, of course, live this Monday night as well. Free P&P. Let's not forget, if you comment the word free, it's meant to be a surprise, but let's do that. You can get into the prize draw, get £25 credit to spend on Shop Unlimited Live. Right, the Solar Eclipse range. This is your Shop Solar, which I'm just glancing at my notes there. This is a huge monetary saving, friends.
Yeah. Again, this is with the permission of Igor Zabrowski, the
Saving
CEO.
Nearly £200 off.
Yeah. So it's part of the Celestial collection. There's 4 members of the family. We had on last time, we had Halley's Comet and the other watch.
Yes.
That's in the lineup tonight. So if you are, if that's one of those watches that appeals to you, that was in the lineup on the last show.
Oh!
This is the Solar Eclipse, right? Absolutely stunning. And as we go into that dial, it's so clever what they've done. Firstly, you've got the Citizen 6S30 chronograph quartz movement. Gives you 1/20th of a second in the subdial at 2 o'clock. Minutes, seconds, and hours. Beautiful timepiece, but this is called the solar eclipse. Now, if we can just look directly into that dial,
Yeah.
see what Vostok-Europe have done. They've put the centre of the dial off to one side.
It's shifted off to the right, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's an eclipse. It's an eclipse that's happening. Does that make sense?
That is.
Look at the chapter ring on the left is thicker than the chapter ring on the right, and it's giving you that solar eclipse.
It's a bit of a trick of the eye. You'll be like,
Yeah,
it
is.
Just, but it's design, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow.
Again, quite a very, very visual watch, and in fact, Martin's we had Martin's wife last week bought one of these, and she asked for a Milanese rose gold bracelet to be fitted. Now we're low on stock until the end of this week of those, so we couldn't do it tonight. But my goodness, it looked absolutely fantastic. Quartz chronograph. So if you push the top button for me, Dan.
Well, I'm going to get it out of the box.
Yeah, get it out of the box.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, very quickly, friends. I know it's coming up. I assure you. But if you love this as well, this is coming up in just a second. Shop Luna. So it's Shop Solar, which kind of makes sense. But Shop Luna is this one here with almost like that pearl.
Yeah. So it's Super Luminova chapter ring.
Yeah.
Again, something I've never seen it before used in this way, and we'll demo it shortly.
So that is just a quick heads up. That is Shop Luna, but I'm going to go back to Shop Solar after all to get it out of the box as promised. Huge monetary savings on both, but nevertheless, I like how the size of the watch as well. Actually,
yeah. So part of the Space Race family. So 46mm diameter case.
Oh, this has got a weight to it as well.
200 meters water resistant. Beautiful leather strap there with a rose gold buckle. But again, if you can push the top button, I'll push it for you. Yeah. Look at the 20th of a second indicator whizzing round there at the 2 o'clock subdial. Normal seconds in the subdial at 6 o'clock. There's your normal seconds going. So if I then stop the watch, we've done 14 seconds and 3/20ths of a second. Start it again. And there it goes. The minutes up to an hour is the counter at the subdial, at 10 o'clock.
Is it almost like a shimmer to the background?
Yeah, so a venturine type finish. So it's a quartz stone, and it gives the illusion of loads of stars sparkling in the sky.
Hence the old the eclipse of the whole thing.
So a black aventurine. That's why the actual recommended retail price on this watch is close to £900. So the saving tonight is huge.
Well, yeah, that's £400 then off that book price you're saying. Now I know we're going to move on to the Luna, but let me spin it around.
Look at this. I love the stars. See those stars flashing in the dial?
I love the
fantastic. Love this photography.
The colour back there as well. They're beautiful, aren't they? When we spin it around.
And the other little touch that I like, you can see tomorrow's date and you can see yesterday's date in the date window.
It's almost like you watch it tick over, don't you?
Yeah.
And then it's on the back here.
Yep.
The width, the depth you are getting home.
Dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
Black on the back.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Part of the solar collection.
Isn't that exciting? So, I know you want to see the Luna. This is the Solar, Shop Solar. As you can spy, nearly £200 saving on the RRP. Actual book price should be near more like £400 saving. Yep. Tonight, free P&P as well. Shop Solar. Now, I'm going to move this to the side. And I'm going to grab its brother, right, which is the Shop Luna side.
By the way, if you're watching us here in this way for the first time,
hello.
We're saying free P&P, but it's Royal Mail, 24 hours signed and tracked, so you can follow it. And the Royal Mail contact you to say it's in their system. They'll drop you an email or drop you a text, one of the two. You've got a choice.
There you go. But celebrating tonight, found a bigger room, didn't we? It is free P&P. That's how we describe it. Now then, it's really tricky for us here because I know you're very used to these are your family members.
Yeah.
I sometimes I see them beforehand, sometimes I don't. And I just want to look and see what's going on in here.
Yeah.
But we're showing you at home after all. This is a very different look. Same story, right?
Yeah, same story.
Family, but look at that.
So the other one was the solar eclipse. So that's the sun on the earth. This is the moon and the sun.
That Luna is absolutely divine. You're saving 170. Again, the offset eclipse. As you
Yeah.
it feels
So
like just like a
offset
snapshot
dial.
of time. Yeah.
It does look like a trick of light, doesn't it? It's a trick. Such a, I've never seen any other company in the world ever do this, and this is what's so special about Vostok-Europe. No part is bought off a shelf. Everything is designed by their engineers, and the designers now are just coming up with some fantastic ideas. But look at this.
Hello.
That whole chapter ring is made of super luminova. And as the lights go down,
Do you want us to kill the lights?
if you could,
Right, we'll blow out those candles.
look at that. That's, you walk into a room, a darkened room, that's what that watch looks like. And it'll go on, depending on how much light it's received during the day, that will glow like that for up to 45 minutes. It's visually stunning.
Isn't it just?
Yep.
By the way, I know we've got lots of lovely comments coming on the Shop Unlimited live stream. We've got so many comments on the Vostok-Europe page that we can't see them in the studio. Vincent says, I have 2 of your watches, Kevin. Love them both.
Right,
I've
excellent.
got the North Pole and XP.
Expedition.
And the what, Adam? And the Space Race.
Oh, the space race.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Vincent, thank
Classic
you so
designs,
much.
yeah.
And also Simon's come back to us saying, I got the green dial with leather and silicon straps.
Oh, right.
There we
Nice
go.
one, Simon.
So you can, of course, watch it. If you're watching via my Create and Craft presenter page, maybe you're watching via Shop Unlimited Live, but if you are watching via Vostok-Europe as well, a very warm welcome. Everybody, wherever you are across Europe, across the UK, you can go on shopunlimitedlive.com, get free P&P, and look at the whole range. You can spread the cost if you wish.
Actually, a good point. It'd be interesting to do it again. We had some people watching in America, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Last time. If you're in a different country, please just send in a message telling us which country you are watching for. I'm particularly interested to find out who is watching these shows. I know we had some Swiss people and we had some American people.
Well, Vincent's in America.
Oh, Vincent's in America.
Oh,
right.
There you go. Very good company.
Very good.
Thank you so much for choosing to watch it tonight for you. Anyway, that is your Shop Luna. That's the code, if you like. So Shop Luna, you comment Shop Luna, and then we build your basket for you in your inbox, in your messenger, and away you go. Shop Unlimited. We are a new kid on the block, to be fair, but occasionally we do things professionally. This is exactly where we're going to be based. I'm getting a knowing nod, maybe, for you. Loads of new things going on, but most importantly, our flagship partnership is with Kevin and Vostok-Europe. That's why we get unique pricing.
Yep.
That's why we can give you free P&P. That's why we're giving freebies tonight, like the credit to you.
And first look at new models.
Good point.
And that, do you know, I think you guys, Adam and a couple of you guys have spoken with Igor Zabrowski. He can be a bit hard. Sorry, Igor, I love you, but if he can be a bit difficult, he only supports things where he knows down in his heart it's 200%.
Well, here's the thing.
The support he's given you guys, I didn't think that happened, to be honest.
He emailed us this morning saying, here's the video. Here's a video of Benediktas, which is to do with this right now.
Exclusively
we'll play it later
to
on.
Shop Unlimited.
And also, he is the man who gave us permission, Shop Unlimited Live, to stream onto Vostok-Europe's social media, Facebook pages. Which,
now, I didn't think that would happen.
to my knowledge, has never happened before via our previous incarnations.
So
We've both worked on
protective.
Ideal World, etc., etc.
That's an honour.
Yeah. And I hope we're repaying it. We're doing our best.
Yes.
And that's why we get launches. That's why we get the brand new watches and the ones that are rarities that you might have missed out on before or after all.
Yeah.
Benediktas is that. Richard Myers has emailed in as well. Commented as well, saying it looks great. Richard, thank you so much. Lovely to hear from you as always. This is it. This is Benediktas. This is Shop New, the brand new watch on the scene. If people are just joining us, Kevin, introduce us, please.
Yes. Introduce this.
Yes, absolutely,
100%. So Vostok-Europe has 4 brand ambassadors. Right? They're all real people. They're not people that get paid a fortune to sort of lie there in their underpants and have the watch photographed. These are real people who do real things. Benediktas Vanagas is one of the most acclaimed racing driver in different Formula 2. He's so versatile. But as of last year, he became what they call a Dakar legend. So that means he's done the required number of Paris-Dakar rallies to be called a legend, a Paris-Dakar legend.
Right.
And I think there's like a little hall of fame. And he's on his way out now to Saudi Arabia because that starts quite soon, or the vehicle's on its way out there, the start of the Paris-Dakar Rally, which you can follow on YouTube as well and follow it on Facebook.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know we weren't meant to be playing it where we weren't talking over it, but if we got that clip, Andy, of Benediktas doing exactly that.
Yeah.
We'll keep chirping over the top of it this time, nevertheless. But what we're going to show you now, here you go,
Yeah.
this is him.
Yeah. So
This
it's
is
a
what he
staged
does.
route. There's no signs pointing the way or anything like that. You just have to follow it through. A special Toyota there. It's been specially built for him. Carbon fibre body. And that's probably a test run that he's on there. And he'll be wearing his Dakar legend Vanagas watch with the bull head design.
It is just the coolest
it's absolutely
thing
awesome.
ever. Saving £284. Shop new, you will get hold of yours. We are over halfway through the show. I see Philip actually in the comments. I have the solar eclipse with the RSG Milanese bracelet. It looks sharp.
It does look sharp. It's a great way of putting it, actually, Philip. Yeah, it does look.
Philip, thank you so much for your comments. We can, of course, see the feed of the Shop Unlimited live comments as well. But wherever you're watching us here, whether go direct as well, of course you can do. This is the brand new one, though. Shop new. That is the easiest way.
Limited edition, guys. You really got to stress that. Vostok-Europe, as a brand, is becoming a bit of a legend worldwide. So when they bring out limited editions of 500, you guys saw what happened to the Jurgis Carey's watch about 4 weeks ago. Came in, sold out. And some of you were just so disappointed. Don't let that happen with this watch.
I feel so lucky to even be holding one, let alone...
Yeah, it's a beautiful watch.
Yeah.
110 grams. That watch, if it was made of stainless steel, would be about 165, 170 grams. Part of the Sistema case shape, that is 110 grams, guys.
There you go, you can see yours. Is it serial number? Is that the right word?
Yeah, serial number at the bottom there.
yeah.
Limited edition number 134 of 500 pieces. Laser engraved with information about the watch on the back there. A picture there of Benediktas. He does like to be on his watches.
He's got great hair.
Beautiful
If I had
hair.
that hair, I'd be on the
Beautiful
watch
hair.
as well.
We'll probably be able to get him live on one of the shows, actually. We'll just stream through.
There's every chance. Look at how he drives. He might be on his way now.
Well, he might be on his way.
Right,
Yeah.
shop new. Let's get hold of yours, or of course go direct, which a lot of you are already by all means. Now then, if you love those blue hits, the Cobalt editions, if you like, this is also on the show, which again is a little bit more subtle, if you like, but equally as classy, which is absolutely divine.
So it's a classic. More classic, I think, is probably the right word. Gaz 14 was always the softer side of Vostok-Europe. And that it's quite sad, actually, because that is now discontinued. I believe the stock that I've got is the last of the stock, and that was one of our best sellers when it was launched about 5 years ago in the Gaz 14 thing. Such a brave move to make a completely blue watch.
Well, brave, different, ingenious is certainly what Vostok-Europe does.
Yes.
If you want to go for that one, haven't got it yet, shop blue. Speaking of colour...
And speaking of Sean Ryan.
Speaking of Sean Ryan, here he is. We've got Shop Yellow and Shop Rocket. You can imagine you know which one the yellow one is, which the rocket one is here. Let's pop Shop Yellow on the screen first if we can, which is this lovely, like, really bright, shocking yellow colour. But I popped them...
But I think it's more of a green, to be honest.
Yeah, do you think it's green?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. The sort of green, neon-y colour. Now, when Vostok-Europe first brought this out, I thought, maybe they've been a bit too brave here, a bit too adventurous. Our bestseller. Took Sean Ryan. In fact, he had to buy one in an auction at Haley Green's.
From the Balls.
Balls, yeah.
So you got yellow, you got rocket, yellow, rocket. I'm just going to pop rocket
In fact,
to the
he
side.
paid more than what's on the screen.
Well, it was a charity do, wasn't
Well, it was a
after
charity
all?
do.
And
He was that
as
type
you
of
see
guy.
there, he thought he was out with me on Saturday night, but it was Friday. So after whatever, who knows?
Those old brain cells.
Oh, bless his heart. What a man he is. And again, the information, and I love the silicone strap. It's really cool to the touch as well.
No, it's a nice feel to it. It's a particular type of silicone on there. Very subtle, very subtle, bendy.
Tactile.
bendy.
Yeah. It is.
Again,
really flexible, isn't it?
the watch is a member of the Rocket family. Look at actually, that was good what you were showing there. It's got a gull wing design case, stainless steel case, coloured pusher there at the top. The strap there is tested. They use extra strong pins on it, 200 metres water resistant, 3.5, and you can see the glass thickness, 3.5 millimetres of hardened K1 crystal there. It's a chronograph, so the big hand that is stationary. We press the top pusher. The big hand is your seconds chronograph. The minutes chronograph is the subdial at 9 o'clock. Your normal seconds are in the subdial at 3 o'clock, and your date window's down there at 6 o'clock. Beautiful, beautiful combination of colour. Screw down crown, and the size, which is really important with this watch, it's 46 millimetre diameter case, 16 millimetres deep. That's from the top of the glass down to the bottom of the back case, and lug to lug, it is 52 millimetres. So a lot of you are asking for that information. Loving the picture, the close-ups of these watches. You can just see it's a very subtle sunray design on the dial.
Yeah.
You see it changing colour as you go out towards the edge again.
But
so
then
sunray design.
You've got that subtlety, and then the strap is anything but, isn't it? And that's kind of the point, right?
Yeah, and then guys, the big thing with Vostok-Europe is to accessorise. We heard Philip say a few minutes ago, he got the rose gold bracelet for his solar eclipse, Guys, you can get a leather strap for this watch, or if you want, you can get a real thick, chunky, perfectly designed stainless steel bracelet.
Whatever works best for you. So that is Shop Yellow, saving £70 off there as you spy.
That's a fantastic price.
Yeah, it is, absolutely.
Handmade.
Listen, if you love that, but you're thinking red's your colour, let's go to the Rocket, because they're absolutely wonderful as well. And not forgetting for tonight's show, free delivery. And please comment free, because then one of you who does so will be in the draw to get £25 free credit with us at Shop Unlimited Live. Rockets.
So quite often in a family, Vostok-Europe will use red and black together. That's because they're corporate colour.
Okay.
That is their corporate colour. So they've used it. One member in the Rocket family had to be like this. This is the brother here. Again, 200 metres water resistant, 46 millimetre diameter case. And the movement in there, which I haven't mentioned so far, is the 6S21 quartz chronograph movement. This is made by Citizen. So for 207, just think about this at home. For £279.99 pence, 200 metres water resistant, movement made by Citizen. Hand assembled from all the kits, all the parts in Vilnius, Lithuania. Each watch is tested to a fraction over 200 metres water resistance. And for that price tonight, you're going to get it fitted with the red silicone strap, and then later on with the green, bright green silicone strap. Again, quartz chronograph, Citizen movement.
It's just, these are collector's pieces. Of course, you haven't got to be a collector, but it's funny when...
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
think people set out to be like, I'm going to be a collector of anything. When you go for one, you then fall in love.
Yeah.
And then you become...
Yeah, you become
very
a collector.
naturally, then you become...
I just guarantee anybody tonight, if you just happen to come across us and you're buying your first Vostok watch, we always have a laugh with regular customers, I guarantee it will never be your last Vostok-Europe. So many people say you're 100% right on that, Kevin. I bought one only because I liked what I saw over the years, thought I'd buy one. I've got 6 now. It happens all the time.
Beautiful, and there's always a story.
Yeah.
There's a history, there's a story,
there's a history.
There's a reason.
The Rocket M1 family, up until last year when the Americans launched their rocket, it was the largest and most powerful rocket ever built, the Rocket M1.
Beautiful, and again, hence why we call it Shop Rocket, saving £70 off. Away you go. It is worth, well, usually £350, but of course the book price is normally way over that as well.
Yes.
That is why we are very lucky to be working with Kevin and the Vostok-Europe team. Right, Shop Rocket, don't wait for us. We've got 37 minutes left to get your free delivery on all of these pieces. Right, I'm going to put this to the side on the Rocket side of things. Are we going Anchar? I even got that name right, didn't I?
Yeah,
did I?
Yeah, well done, yeah.
Not every time, is it? I know.
Not every time. No. You're getting there, Dan. I'm very impressed.
Now, let's save £150, shall we?
Actually,
and free PP.
Actually, it's way more than that.
Yeah.
Way more than
Look
that.
at the other straps in here. There's tools in here.
Yeah, everything you want. Certificate, and again, a stunning timepiece. Again, but I'm a bit tearful. Discontinued. Anchar is discontinued. There is no more stock in Vilnius, Lithuania, of any Anchar full kit. They will not make a watch. It is finished. I bought the last stock that you're seeing tonight. This is the A522 Anchar with a beautiful yellow silicon strap. You're going to get a black leather strap with yellow stitching. So special. Movement inside here is the NH35 Seiko movement, 24 jewels, 42-hour power reserve, and again, that automatic clutch for Uncle Charlie. He can't overwind it.
I love if the brighter colours are the ones you're catered for.
Yes.
If that red rocket is the one and the corporate colours you're catered for. I'm obsessed with these ones. I remember the very first time when I was now I've been presenting for 9 years, Kevin.
Yeah.
And I remember doing some shows, it must be over 10 years ago, and there was a watch range which had multiple straps that came with it, but they were yellow. And that really got me. I think it had yellow features on it too, just like this. This is what's been nostalgic for me. And that's what caught my eye.
Yeah.
Now, for you at home, it could be the Milanese bracelet. It could be the story of.
Yes.
It could be getting the brand new one.
Yeah.
Absolutely, whatever you fancy. It could be the variety of which. So for this, really takes me back. So even though it's like, and correct me if I'm wrong, a really like a modern design with the brighter colours, actually the hands going round feel really retro almost.
Yeah, no, they are. The Anchars were first brought out about 7-8 years ago. The book price on this, close to £800. When this first came out, we were offering it on air for about £800.
Yep.
Why? Because it's got the NH35 movement. It's got 300 metres water resistance. 300 metres. You're even going to get the test certificate with this. And then it's got something that drives the cameraman mad.
Oh, hello. Hit the candles, boys.
Yep. GTLS tubes. 16 of the little babies there. See, 2 at 12 o'clock. At 12, 3, 6 and 9, they are a slightly different colour, so it's much easier to tell the time. 2 tubes there on the hour hand in the shape of an anchor, and a longer one on the minute hand there. So you can see when it's completely black, which you can't do in a studio, but when it's completely dark, you can read the time perfectly. The last thing you see if you're diving down to about 250, 300 metres.
Wow. We would plunge ourselves into darkness, but Mr. Health
Well,
and
you
Safety
would.
are watching, aren't they? 'Cause
True.
they're like, I thought this studio was empty. Not anymore. Yeah, as you see, saving £250 off that book price, more like £800. The story of the Anchar is still alive and well for now. By the way, I see collectors, Simon, once you buy one, it's never enough. I have nine Vostok watches.
Nice
they
one,
are
Simon.
superb quality. It's one of those where if it wasn't the case and you didn't have this story and the pedigree and your own customer service, you wouldn't come back.
No, you would. No, that is
years.
it in a nutshell. That is it.
Yep.
And individuality. You'll never be sitting unless it's a Vostok-Europe get together. You'll never be wearing the same watch as somebody else in a room.
Very good point.
Boutique, limited editions. There's only ever about 300-400 of one particular design ever made. Family. The numbers on the back say 3,000, but it is a family of 10 members of 3,000. Right on this watch we've just seen now. Matte steel case, so polished stainless steel, sandblasted to give a beautiful matte finish.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now then, if you're thinking £250 off, that's got to be the biggest saving on the show. No, it's not. A certain bronze is on the show, and we're looking at it right now, Kevin.
Yeah. So book price on this watch of about £1,500, YN85 movement inside there. Bronze case, 190 grams of bronze, 300 metres water resistant, 17 GTLS tubes.
£440 saving. Shop bronze, nearly the most popular timepiece on the original show we did 2 weeks ago. And even what caught my eye, it's like a pastel blue thread.
Yeah, going through the strap.
Which is just extraordinary.
Yeah. Power reserve there at 12 o'clock. You've got the 24-hour indicator at the bottom there. And the YN85 with 29 joules gives you the open heart at 9 o'clock. So
you haven't missed out yet, friends. You haven't missed out yet. It will come a time, but you haven't missed out yet.
That price, actually, you guys know, that price is phenomenal for that watch.
Is shop bronze. Now, we were talking about the Anchar family, weren't we? I'm going to very quickly go to Shop Red, if that's okay. Shop Red on the Anchar family, because obviously we saw it with the yellow earlier on. This was, if not the most popular watch last time out as well, which that is...
Yeah.
It feels like a classic. If you've got to have Vostok in your family and you're going to start collecting, I think one of those editions has got to be a red and black.
Yeah, no, 100% agree with you there, Dan. Exactly the same specification as the yellow one we saw a few moments ago, but this has got the polished stainless steel case. The polished stainless steel.
As well.
Yeah, that's great. So red stitching. The other watch with the yellow one, if you're preferring that had black strap, leather strap, but with yellow stitching. This is what Vostok-Europe do. Water buffalo leather used on the strap there, 300 metres water resistant, NH34 movement, 35 movement inside there, 24 joules, 42-hour power reserve. And some of you do ask a few questions about the crown. Why is the crown at 2 o'clock there, the 2 o'clock position? It's there because in the old early dive days of making watches, the crown, if it was at 3 o'clock, would get in the way of you wearing gloves and you couldn't get as much leverage on your wrists.
Right.
So it's in the old Soviet Union, they put them on the other side of the watch, and Vostok-Europe have done a similar thing here, but by moving the crown up to the 2 o'clock position.
We have just gone past 10 p.m. live this Monday. We are celebrating our new home. We just got the keys. Gosh, it's a mess in here.
Yeah.
But listen, we're unpacking as we go. But you have got free delivery even on this watch, free delivery even on the bronze earlier on, free delivery on the most affordable timepieces.
And it's expensive on that bronze because it comes in at about 1.6 kilos with the case and everything else inside it. Again, this comes in a dry box. You've got the two tools inside there for changing the strap. Limited edition. Guys, there's less than 10 of each of these two watches last in the world.
Wow. So if you want to go for this one, it's Shop Red. Part of that Anchar collection, but it's Shop Red, saving £250 off. As there's not much stock, we can't stay for too long on it, but nevertheless. Now, a quick heads up, if you have just joined us, we've got brand new timepieces as far as the Benediktas still to come on this show, but we've also got the limo collection, which is extremely exciting, which again, there's very different ones, aren't there? And much like I was saying about the black and the red editions, I feel like the timeless silver is a classic for collecting, isn't it?
No, 100%, 100%. So, yeah, the next one coming up is that one down there is, again, the GAS 14. If there's 6 of those left in the world, I'll be surprised. Look at that, guys. YN55 movement inside there. 22 joules. It looks like you're going to get the NH35 movement. So 24 joules inside there. They did change it for a while to YN55. Both movements, automatic, made by Seiko. This one has the 35 movement inside there. Probably part of my earlier stock. So 24 joules inside there, 42-hour power reserve, 50 metres water resistant. It's not really a dive watch, fitted with that great stainless steel polished Milanese bracelet. And guys, this is all about pricing. I know some of you have watched me for the past 10, 12 years with Vostok-Europe. Look at that pricing. You so rarely see watches with that sort of price.
We're in luck.
Vostok-Europe. Yeah.
That's why I know lots of you are watching across Vostok-Europe Facebook page. Please get on shopunlimitedlive.com in the show, after the show, absolutely.
Yep.
But by checking out tonight's free delivery. Now then, that is Shop Limo. The easiest way to shop, that's why we do it this way, is on the big part of the screen, the graphics at the top. Shop Limo, you comment those words, Shop Limo, and then we will pop this in your basket already. So you never need to miss a feed. You never need to miss a word that Kevin says. Shop Limo will order you the exact limousine watch you were looking at right now. Luna is where we are popping back to. We spent a lot of time on the Solar earlier on, which is also in stock after all. But just to give a little bit more love to the Luna side of things, which is rather that rose gold or gold finish, it's the silver, which it's a personal preference tube. I'm glad we have the option.
No, 100%. So part of the celestial objects, I think you saw in the last show, we had Halley's Comet and Ceres, the largest asteroid in the solar system. We had a solar eclipse earlier on. This is lunar eclipse, so the moon going between the Earth and the Sun. And what?
Now then, can we hit the lights again, Kevin? Is that right?
Yeah. To reflect that, look what Vostok-Europe have done with the chapter ring going round. It's isometric, so it looks like the moon's moving on part of its course. Lights are off, super luminova is on. So this means charge it up in light during the day when you're walking around. If it's sunny outside, it collects the light, and then when it goes dark, it glows through a catalytic reaction. That lasts about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how much light it's collected. Movement inside there, Citizen, 6S, it's still glowing now.
Yeah.
6S30 Citizen chronograph movement with the 20th of a second indicator. Now don't worry, if you're buying this watch, you get it home and you see that little hand that's whizzing around there, stop. It's a power reserve, because that would be quite hard on the battery inside there. So it's a power reserve. And once it's done 30 seconds, it'll stop, and I'll show you in a second, it'll stop, but it's still counting in the background. Right. So as we come round there, the sub-dial at 6 o'clock is your normal seconds for the chronograph, and the minute counter for the chronograph minutes is the one there. So see it stopped?
Yep.
Everybody look at that little 20th of a second indicator at the top. There we go. So you have had 36 seconds and 9/20ths of a second. Isn't that clever?
I'm obsessed. When you look at that little solar system, the little galaxy on the face of the background, I'm seeing little shots of, I thought it was just twinkling silver, but actually I can see reds and greens and blues. Do you see where I'm looking, friends at home? Just that background is like little fireworks, aren't they?
So it's to represent space. It's all the billions of stars out there. Little quartz granules, it's called aventurine. You can get it in 3 or 4 colours. That we've seen blue with Halley's Comet, but goodness knows how Vostok-Europe come up with this, because I'd never heard of aventurine until we launched Halley's Comet, but this is black aventurine. So Dan's 100% correct. If it's sunny outside, bright light, sunny daylight, you'll see little flashes coming off the dial. And no one dial is the same. Every single watch is different.
If you haven't got this one yet, or this is the one that's caught your eye, tonight's the night to get free delivery.
Guys, price.
Shop Luna saving, £170 off, and you haven't got to part with that immediately. Pay with Klarna. That means you can divide the cost interest-free by 3 if you choose. You haven't got to do that. You also haven't got to wait for that third instalment to come out. As soon as that first one lands with us, of £160, for example, delivered to you ASAP for free delivery.
No, good point. Royal Mail, 24-hour, signed and tracked. The last person to see your watch is me. I QC every watch that leaves the building. We do that on behalf of Shop Unlimited, so the guarantees are in there, all the paperwork, and I think a lot of you guys have been commenting earlier and now. I think we do a really, really good job of customer service, looking after
hence
people.
why the comments coming in saying yourself and Sue, etc. So that was the Luna. If you want to go for the solar side of things, which actually, have you got a favourite between Luna and solar?
Do you know what? The more I see the Luna, I actually like the Luna.
Yeah.
It's just, but then this is so classy. What was the comment that somebody, Philip Ducklock, made about that? He said it's...
I'll have a look back. Is it one being with the Milanese bracelet?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. He used the word, and it was a good word.
It was. Sharp.
Sharp. It is
that was it,
really
sharp, wasn't it?
Sharp. You imagine that with the rose gold bracelet. Obviously, if we had that on air now, that would be more expensive. So I wanted to hit these price points. $499 for a watch that should be about $799 is such a good price, but it's fitted with that strap. If you want the Milanese bracelet, call us. You can buy one, and we'll send it off to you, right? You can have a silicone strap to fit it if you want to go swimming with it. Why? Because this watch is tried and tested to 200 metres. Citizen movement and a design you will never have seen anywhere else in the watch world.
Here's the thing. When you look at these watches, they're statement, aren't they? They're exotic, they're different, they're unusual, there's stories behind them all, they're showy if you like. So you're thinking, I've been initially thinking, I'll wear for best. I'll save that for with a suit or a wedding. But you know what? As you saw with Benediktas of the new one, they're designed to be worn every single... Of course, save it for best. But if you're thinking, I want it out every single day. I want to be enjoying my purchase every single day, going to work, walking the dog, just sat at home in the evening, watching this right now and enjoying what you've invested in on your wrist. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, 100%. And let's face it, us guys, sorry ladies, if you're looking and buying as well, but us guys don't have accessories as such.
Yeah.
We have a pair of shoes, and
Socks
the
if we're
watch.
lucky.
Yeah, socks if we're lucky.
Sometimes
yeah.
those shoes match.
Sometimes they don't.
By the way, William on the Vostok-Europe Facebook page says, good evening, Kevin and Dan. Lovely show. Great show, he
All
says.
right.
So, William, thanks you
a lot,
ever so
William.
much. We see your comments there. This is, as you can see, details top of the screen, solar eclipse. This is the shop solar. We put that word there because that is your shortcut to purchasing yours. Comment shop solar. And hello, if you're watching on Instagram as well, you can do the exact same thing there. We will pop yours in a basket for you into your DMs, into your inbox, into your messenger on Facebook, for example. You then, when you're ready, click on that link. We send it to you, and it checks out for you. That's all you need to do. But there aren't hundreds.
No.
There's barely double figures on many of these.
Yeah.
So obviously, I don't want you to wait. We'd rather you got the bigger saving. We'd rather you got free delivery. By commenting free, by the way, you will then be in the prize draw to get £25 credit to your Shop Unlimited account.
Very good
deals. There was a question meant to be a mystery. Just comment free.
Yeah.
Then you'll get free B&B. Only 20
We should start
minutes.
making these more harder.
Well, we should, but then I wouldn't even know the answer.
Well, that's true. That's true.
At least 3 people. You should have seen Adam trying to think of that question earlier on. Honestly, just staring at his computer, looking so confused. Like he's watching a video watching a video of a dog talking. He's like,
yeah.
what are you doing? He's like looking for a question. Anyway, speaking of brand new, thank you, Katie. Can we talk Benediktas, please? Can we talk everyday wear, like exciting, adventurous wear, if you like? I feel like this hits those notes, doesn't it?
No, 100%. Part of the very latest, in fact, it is the very latest watch from Vostok-Europe. Benediktas Vanagas is a brand ambassador, one of 4 brand ambassadors for Vostok-Europe. He's probably one of the most recognised European all-round drivers in the whole of Europe. He does the Paris-Dakar rally.
There he is.
He's done it that many times. He came 3rd once, which for a private entrance, when you think you're up against big corporate companies, for a private entrant from what is basically a small country, that is absolutely incredible that he came 3rd.
So it's this sort of engineering and energy and excitement and exuberance that you are investing in. Like, be inspired by what you see, whether it's the limousine collection, whether it's the Anchas and the story behind there. This is the latest one after all, and that's what we're excited about. So and you get the story with it, and you get your limited edition number with it.
Yeah, and you get the little credit card, new credit card, signed by Benediktas Vanagas as well.
And off he goes, ready for his deliveries.
He's getting faster, isn't he?
He's getting quicker and quicker.
I think he's noticed the route now.
Because there's the man himself. So even on the reverse, there's a lot. And it's almost like, now listen, I know you're going to be taking this off and talking to the grandchildren and the other half, and describing what you see back here. But I do like normally every day. No one sees this.
No, nobody
I like
sees
it's just
it.
for you, really, isn't it?
And that's what I love about this type of talking and showing people around the watch, right? Because you'll know at home, I know, you know, Dan, that sometimes so many dinner parties you sit around and there'll be 2 guys with a Rolex on, maybe one with an Omega, and then the other one says, well, I've got an Omega as well, and they don't know anything about their watch. You sit in there with your latest Benediktas Vanagas, you know now it's 100% titanium, 3-part titanium case. You know the dial is made of pure carbon fibre, as is the bodywork of the car, the Dakar rally car. 200 metres water resistant, packed with superluminova and a beautiful case, clever case design. Take the watch off your wrist, lay it on the table, and ask the guys to say what's unusual. And one of them will turn around and say, well, actually, it's thicker at one end than it is at the top end, than it is at the bottom. Why is that? Because it's angled towards your face when it's flat on your wrist. And by having the 2 buttons, the 2 pushers there, the chronograph buttons at the top, it's quick, single-handed operation to your wrist. Quick, simple, easy, looks stunning, black and red, which is the corporate colours for Benediktas Vanagas as well.
And whilst we're there, actually, little things about changing straps, or having got to go to the local watchmaker or whatever it is. These little
finger operated
little operators here, release that strap for me, right?
Yep. And then you just fit on your silicone strap if that's what you want to do.
I think it's extraordinary engineering. Obviously, it doesn't come around; it takes months/years in the design. So we are so lucky to. This was launched last week. This is brand new. Friday.
Yep.
We're only Monday.
It's
so
exactly.
If you want to go for the brand new ones here in the UK, shop Unlimited Live is the place to go. There's even more of you. Most of you around the world are watching via the Vostok-Europe Facebook page,
Brilliant.
which I completely understand. That's been around for much longer than Shop Unlimited Live has. But shopunlimitedlive.com is where you go, just giving lots of brands, companies, many of which are world-renowned, like Vostok-Europe, like yourself, Kevin. World-renowned, won't say why. But also lots of brands and companies maybe that you won't have heard of before. We're also going to be doing so lots of different things coming your way via Shop Unlimited Live. But to see the full range of Vostok watches, Vostok-Europe particularly, you go on the website, shopunlimitedlive.com. That's where we build your basket for you. I've got to go on there and find the item number. You just shop new, you pop that in the comments below, and then we build your basket for you and then send you a link. That's all you need to do, and you can divide the cost interest-free. Worth over £1,000, well over. We'll go back up to that right now. 815.
I know.
The end.
Guys, book price on that is just over £1,000. £1,000, yeah? Look around the world on the internet. You won't find that price of £815.
And free P&P.
Yeah.
Free Royal Mail.
Yeah, free P&P.
As well.
Royal Mail, well said. Signed and tracked, 24 hour. You'll get a message from Royal Mail, either by text or email, saying that they are now in possession of your timepiece. Can't be left on the doorstep with a photograph. It has to be signed for. That gives you peace of mind. That's what you guys asked me for over the past 4 or 5 years.
Imagine you've got that nod that's been delivered X day, and then you hear that knock at the door.
Oh, yeah.
And you know this is... Okay, can you grab the box? I know I asked not to. Thank you so much. There we go. A drum roll, maybe.
Drum roll, yeah.
And then you know that's going to be in there, but then you open
That's
the
the
box.
postman running down the drive.
Yeah. And then your box, which you've had boxes before,
Yeah.
right next to Kevin, just over there, but this is what's on the front of yours. It's the experience itself, because obviously, like this, I know you're saying that a lot of people like use these for their lenses or camera cases or whatever it is.
Medicines. We've got a family that have different medicines. They keep them dry in these. It's got a carbon fibre sticker on the back there to show that it's a limited edition.
Yep.
Member of the family, and we've got the silicone strap inside there as well. No tool, because it's finger operated.
Most importantly, this, of course,
200
will be in
metres
there,
water resistant, sorry.
ready for you. So what an experience. You could open the door to this right now, and I mean, if you leave this off till Christmas Day and open it then you're a stronger person than I am, because it would be opened and on, opened and on. Let's get one of yours, brand new today, shop new. We've only got 13 minutes left. I hear how busy we are. Most of you are directly on the website, not doing it on Facebook.
Oh, great.
Whatever you'd rather do, go straight to it at shopunlimitedlive.com.
QC'd by us. The last person to touch that watch in our building is me, because we set it to time, we make sure the pushes are working, we make sure the crown's tightening up as it should, and then Susan or Katie will make sure all the paperwork and everything else relating to that watch is inside that box. And then secured in a nice triple thickness cardboard box. So the mailer box, and then put in a mailer bag, a black or grey mailer bag, so that nobody can see what's being delivered.
You know, though. You know. Now then,
Yeah, true.
the most popular timepiece on our launch show 2 weeks ago was this one, the XPED 4. And again, this one's got the... Actually, no, it's like a double leather strap, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was about to say it's a silicone, but no, it's leather.
No, you can get a silicone and you can get a Milanese stainless steel bracelet. Part of the Expedition South Pole range, and the exciting thing about this watch is that the movement's made by Seiko and it's solar powered. You will never, ever have to take the watch back off to replace the battery.
Wow.
It is solar powered. 200 metres water resistant, 43mm diameter case, 14mm thick, screw down crown, and the actual solar panels are in the sub-dials. So at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. In the old days, that dial would have to be bland, because it would all be one big solar receptor.
Area, with you, okay.
So it had to be able to receive the solar power. Such is the technology with hybrid movements now, and the versatility of solar engaging is probably the right word, that it's just those parts there and not the whole dial. And this comes with a battery indicator. If we hold that view, look at this. So everything, look at the sub-dial at 6 o'clock at the bottom.
Yeah, I've seen that full percentage.
You've right? No, look at this. Right, hold the bottom button in for 2 seconds. It's on 3/4. If it had gone up to 9, it'd be fully charged. And if it goes down to 30, it means it's low in charge.
Okay.
Low is 30 days. And the book, I have to tell you, you'll get 5 months charge out of this watch. So once it's fully charged, it's gone on full power.
I love that bracelet, by the way. Double.
Yeah, double thing. Part of the Expedition family. It's a little trademark of the Expedition family.
I'm just going to quickly bring you back to the back, if you like, as well, talking about the Expedition.
Yeah.
Is it South Pole?
South Pole, yeah.
Side of things. More of you watching even on the Vostok-Europe page. Thank you so much. If you're watching on the Vostok-Europe page right now, you can still comment, shop Exped 4. We can see that you're there. You can comment there. Any questions, we can see them as well. But yeah, you can still shop and get just by stumbling across Shop Unlimited Live, because you follow Vostok-Europe, because you're a fan of and you've purchased from them before and you like to see what's going on. Just by stumbling across this, and thank you Vostok-Europe for sharing, save £100.
Yes.
£100 off a piece. It should be $370, and you've got free delivery this Monday night.
Yeah, and delivery within 48 hours. It's 24-hour delivery. The orders are sent through to us overnight, and we get them out and start prepping them. These, we check the solar charge. It's a decent solar charge, anything from 30 days. And by the way, I was saying that I have to tell you that it's just a 5-month power reserve. But when I've read the forums, people are actually getting 6 months out of this particular movement.
Right.
Yep. So the VR42 Seiko Solar Quartz watch.
Wow, we're in luck. Shop Exped 4. You can see the full Expedition range on shopunlimitedlive.com. 9 minutes remaining on the live show. By all means, check out. And by the way, if it's in your basket right now, or you're shopping tonight, you'll get free P&P. You'll get free P&P, of course you will. But that is Exped 4. Can we talk Exped 2, if you can? It's sort of little nicknames we give them. So you haven't got to type out the whole thing either, have we? But they're all part of the same family, as we can spy. The contrast here, immediately, it's almost like a lightning blue, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Wow.
There's a spare strap in there as well.
Where do I see it?
For that price, though, the price that you're seeing.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, silicon strap
Look
there.
at this, though. It looks like Superman's watch. Or Spider-Man, you know what I mean? Like with the colours.
Yeah.
That is iconic, isn't it? Look at these two.
Yeah. So again, Dan pointed out, it is the most amazing blue PVD finish. I've never seen a finish like it. Solar-powered quartz chronograph movement there. It's the VR42 movement inside this. So you're paying a fraction more for the PVD finishing. You can now buy a matching bracelet, guys. You can now buy a matching bracelet, but to hit that price point, we're doing it with a leather strap, but we're including, because this is Shop Unlimited, we're including that silicon strap.
As you saw, yeah.
200 metres water resistant, 47 millimetre diameter case, markings around the outside.
Wow.
And again, part of the South Pole collection.
This is extraordinary. This is my new favourite, bar the new one.
It does look good.
Yeah.
It surprised you. We didn't think we were going to this, did we?
But that's what you guys are asking.
Yeah,
On one of the
exactly.
feeds you've asked about it, Exped 2, as you spy, you're saving £110, even a greater saving than you saw in the last one. But again, and maybe it's just my imagination, I can't see these things, that's why we have designers. Having the brown, like the tan leather, with then that cobalt blue, and almost like the superhero red, what a combo.
No, it looks stunning. Guys, on the bracelet, it looks $1 million. Even on the red silicon strap. So if you want to go swimming, again, finger operated. A lot of this, we're seeing a lot more of this now from Vostok-Europe. Finger operated, laser engraved on the back, part of a limited edition. Launched about 8 weeks ago, sold out. Sold out, guys. I think I'm the only one daft enough to have too much stock.
Well, thank you for saving some and bringing them to Shop Unlimited Live, Kevin. Goodness me, 6 minutes left on the live output. By all means, shop afterwards. But that is your shop, as you can spy, Exped to spread the cost, but you're saving £110 by doing exactly that. Thank you for your comments watching on my old craft page, watching on Shop Unlimited Live. Of course, thank you, Katie. Are we brown or blue? We're limousining.
We're limousining. Very good.
We're limousining.
Please tell me these are going. The price is unbelievable. Part of that Gaz 14 range,
so
the classic
busy.
softer side of Vostok-Europe.
And again, the brown leather here, like this, it's
Yeah.
smooth finish on the leather.
Smooth finish on leather, and it's it's an unusual grey, isn't it? It's not your traditional brown. Sorry, brown. It's a very unusual brown finish. The case is rose gold PVD finish, so one of the top 2 types of plating you can put on a watch. Movement inside there is the Seiko Hybrid VK64 movement, so it was the 4th generation or 4th design, but they mark them all VK. So it's got a mechanical chronograph operation, so hence you're able to get automatic flyback. It's got a GMT 24-hour indicator in the sub-dial at 3 o'clock, minutes counter for the chronograph in the sub-dial at 9 o'clock, date window at the base there. The seconds going around as your seconds chronograph, 43mm diameter case, 16mm deep. Everybody just focus on the seconds chronograph hand. 3, 2, 1. Where's it gone? Bing. Yep. Instant flyback, longer battery life, which is important these days. A classic timepiece, but now discontinued. GAZ 14 is now discontinued. I'm the last person with stock. Yes, if you need spare parts for this, not a problem. That's the ethos of Vostok-Europe. They carry plenty and plenty of spare parts.
It's divine. We've got to move on. We've got 4.5 minutes left. That is all things brown. Now then, friends, in about 2 minutes' time, we're going to do the draw for £25 credit on shopunlimitedlive.com. So if you're watching right now, maybe you've already done it, or if you haven't, comment free. FREE. We are celebrating free delivery. So everybody right now on every single page you're watching on, comment
I wish the
free.
lottery was this easy.
Yeah, imagine that. Noel Edmonds back in the day. Comment free.
Yeah, these are the numbers we're going to win tonight.
Yeah, you'll be in draw. So if you've done it already, do it again, You'll be in multiple times. That is Shop Brown after all. £219 for a big monetary saving there. Again, you've been asking to see the blue, which I was having the blue on that last one, wasn't I? The X-Ped. But the shock of the blue on here.
This is the original blue one. So again, part of the GAZ 14 range, NH38 movement, sexier brother to the NH35 movement, 24 joules, power reserve, 42 hours power reserve. But the actual extra complication is that you've got that nice open heart there at 9 o'clock. Just subtle. I don't like it when it's a big skeleton and it all looks a bit blingsy. Yeah, this is nice, subtle blingsy finish, yeah.
Absolutely, quite right too. You can see it right there. That is Shop Blue. Even on this one, you're saving well over £100. Beautiful, isn't it? Shop Blue, if you want to get hold of this one, the blue side of things.
Guys, endangered species, £240. I must be going mad, right? That watch we were selling all day long at £450, £449 about 2-3 years ago, right? For Shop Unlimited, penny under £240.
Yeah, saving. Well, sorry, you are parting with £80 today, and then it'll be dispatched to you ASAP. That's using Klarna, dividing it by 3. Mandy, I see you've commented free, and you're in very good company. Excellent, excellent. Everyone watching, comment free, because you're going to get something for free in the draw there. In fact, let's get ready to do the draw right now. Whilst I bring in the new kid on the block. We're going to finish where we started on. I do remember them. I do. Now then, we've done the draw already. Thank you, everybody. No way. Simon Weeks has won £25 credit to Shop Unlimited Live. Congratulations,
well done,
Simon. Big fan of that. You're our collector. You see you've got 9 there. It could be your first purchase. You've been shopping with Kevin for ages. You're all in the draw.
You're all in the draw.
Bravo.
I should have entered, shouldn't I?
You could do that. Maybe that's what Sue was doing. Is that what his name? I kept saying pinging up there. After all. I'll tell you what, right, I'm going to invite everybody to come in if we can. Adam, drop the mic and come round. Katie, Rich and Andy, we'd love to see you because we're going to say thank you to the team on this one. We're in a new home.
Yeah.
There's lots of boxes to unpack.
It's a big event. There's a hell of a lot of boxes to unpack.
There's a lot going on. Not just celebrating with the new, celebrating with the free PV. Don't be shy, team. Come on, you're all very handsome. Even you, Andy. Come on in.
Did you see the confetti going down?
Yeah, I know.
I
didn't even know we had that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Listen, this is how varied we are on Shop Unlimited Live. Tomorrow, Tuesday, midday, we're doing steam cleaning on location. On location at the mill.
Is that the most powerful steam cleaner
that I've ever had?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the one. You saw that.
Yeah.
We're on location. Hello, who is behind me here? Hello, Adam. He's it. Come on, boys and girls, come round. There's a tight little shot here, aren't we?
Yeah, come
Hello,
on.
Katie as well.
Katie in the middle.
Hello. All done a jolly good job. There's Andy. There's Rich. Everyone's in. And then also we're doing all sorts of... Denise is joining us on Friday.
Oh, Denise. Yeah, so much stuff. Some young faces back.
So much. Some young faces back. Yes, indeed.
All right, Dan.
But thank you. Now, someone's going to have to go and press... off, aren't you? Thank you, Adam. This is majority of your Shop Unlimited live team. Look at that big handsome moustache behind me there.
Stop it.
Okay. Nevertheless, but the detail at the top of the screen is Shop New. Well done, everybody, for checking out your box. Katie, thank you so much for your help.
There we go.
You're right. You've been pushed in. I was like, oh, she's not normally that forward, but here she is. Oh, look, he's brought the computer in here. Kevin, main thanks to you as well.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you.
Super excited.
Yeah.
Now then, we've run out of time. Oh, we've got 30 seconds. Look at us. Last time we had a count of 4 seconds, didn't we?
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching across the different mediums.
And please keep on with the comments and follow these guys. Some quite exciting things to follow soon, isn't there?
We're doing steam cleaning. We've got fashion coming up. Kevin, plenty more to come from you as well. Vostok-Europe kicked off the whole thing. We are celebrating with free delivery. So if it's in your basket and you've commented new, for example, now you've commented neon, you've commented yellow, you've commented rocket, Anchar, etc., go to your DMs, go to your messages, press checkout. You will get the huge monetary saving up to £450 and free PMP. Or after this, take your time, get on our website. It is shopunlimitedlive.com and view the full range. How long we got, Adam? I'm 30 seconds over. Right, we're going to end it there. Kevin, thank you so much.
Thanks, Dave. It's been really exciting. I want to thank the team here as well. Been really good fun.
Good fun. See you tomorrow live, midday on Shop Unlimited Live.
Let's get that bar open.
Let's go. I'm going, the whole thing's moving.